Hi guys, welcome back. So here is another video about Geo Titan mobility scooter, and as I've been telling you before in my previous videos that this particular model scooter is really DIY friendly scooter, and you can do all kinds of modifications if you wish so and if you're handy. And I do show all of those modifications on my previous videos if you wanna take a look. So just click on my playlist and you will see. Now one of the customers asked me if it's possible to attach a solar panel, like a charging panel, to charge batteries, or at least to maintain the battery charge during the winter storage, because he doesn't want to leave any plugged-in devices unattended while he is away from his home for a couple months. So I said yes, I will make a video how it's possible, and I will make some examples about this. So here it is. I have this little tiny solar panel which is made by Sharp. It says solar battery maintainer. It's compensate for self-discharge of your car battery by maintaining its charge. Other words, your battery has to be fully charged up before you going to plug this in for the winter storage. This one is an old new stock. By the way, it's made in Japan, and I got it for only $4. So I decided, well, that's a good deal for the brand new piece. And if you look on the back, you can see how it's actually work. And by then they've been even recommending to attach one of this on each fender. Well, obviously nobody's going to do it, especially these days on such expensive vehicles. And this one is only rated to 12 volt and 35 amps, which was okay by then because the vehicles were much smaller and batteries were much smaller. But these days batteries are 50 amps, 60 amps and up, so there is not much help would be from such a small piece. But for the mobility scooter like this would be perfect, because each battery is a 12 volt and 20 amp. So I decided, well, let's do this such a video if it's going to work or not. And so let's go, let's take it take a look. This is how I did. Maybe it looks a little bit funny because it's a pretty unusual look, but I guess no big deal, not that ugly, I would say. So I got 4 of them because I have 4 batteries in this scooter. If you will use just a single piece and try to apply it for any of your scooters, it's not going to bring you any much of a benefits, because you need 4 of them. I even when I finished installing this, I tested my batteries, how many volts I had in each battery. So each one of them had 12.8 volt. And after I finished, I left those solar panels under the sun for 3 hours, and then I retested with my multimeter, and each battery was 13 volts. So it's actually pretty good result, I would say, for such a small pieces. Well, this is how I did, by the way. I just attached it with a zip tie from the inside. Right now you don't see the red light on each one of those panels because there's no sunshine. It's pretty cloudy weather here, but I'm going to use my flashlight, and you're going to see that red light comes on right away, and that's mean that my battery is getting charged as soon as those panels going to receive enough sunshine. So if you will be looking for some of the panels, try to see if there is an option that you can actually have red bulbs, so you will know if it's your battery is getting charged up or not. Now I put this protective loom all the way down. Let me show you how I did from underneath. I just ran from here through this hole, and this is how I attached. Basically, I attached directly each one of those solar panels directly to each battery. So let me remove this one and just give you little demonstration. So it comes with a yellow fuse holder. I'm not really sure why you need a fuse holder here, but I guess Japanese people, they are really careful about safety. So, and you have a negative, which is a black, and a positive red wire, and same on each one of your batteries. So you just hook up directly negative to negative and positive to your red positive terminal. Now when you will be installing something like that on your scooter, obviously you need to turn off your breaker switch. You want to have all of the power disconnected. In my case, I did not remove any batteries from the scooter because I have this pretty nice low profile ratchet with an 8mm socket, so I was able to remove each battery terminal without bolt, without removing the batteries. But I guess if you're going to remove them and store it for the winter, you will have to remove all of those batteries anyhow, so you don't really have to worry about getting something like that. Now when you will be, if you are going to install it on the scooter, just like I did, and you will be using such a tool, be careful that you will not touch this and this terminal with the metal tool, because you're gonna have a really big spark and it's pretty dangerous. So for your so be careful not to touch any positive and negative with the bare metal tool. The best way probably would be to remove the bracket and remove each battery one by one. Now so you see a bundle of wires, but basically each one of them connected to each individual battery, and that's what you will need to do if you will be installing any one of those solar panels. Now this was just the old stock that I had. I did not invest hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars into that, and this one is pretty weak. It's only half watt power, but it did pretty good result in my opinion of maintaining or raising a little bit of voltage. For example, if you live in a sunny state like Florida and you drove to the ocean for 5-10 miles, and then you've been enjoying ocean for a couple hours not using your scooter, those batteries, those solar panels will raise the voltage a little bit for you, so you're going to gain maybe 5, maybe even up to 10% of the power. So it all depends what kind of solar panels you're going to add. Realistically, as I said, one piece will not help you to do anything, will not help you to raise any voltage. You will need each one, one panel for each battery. So when you will be Googling on Amazon or Google, you'll be looking for a solar panel. Obviously you will not find those anymore because this is a 30 years old new stock, but like for example this solar panel, which is a 10 watts, well, this is pretty powerful compared to this is only half watt. This is 9.5 watt more powerful than this. So if you will buy panel like this and install it on the top, wow, that's going to be pretty beneficial. If you're going to install another one like this and then zip tie it right here for your second battery, that's nice. And then you will have to do some measurements and maybe look for a panel that would be only half size, for example, and install it on each side. So this way you will have a battery box covered completely. I did not install this panel because this is not mine. My neighbor actually gave it to me just to make this video for you. This is mine, and I install it just basically for fun. But realistically, that's what my neighbor is using as a backup power. And I decided, well, this is a great idea would be for customers that have a mobility scooter like this. So he also, if you look right here, you can also buy a little generator for this solar panel with all of the adapters. So you can plug in this adapter directly into this battery generator, and it's going to accumulate all of the energy much faster, and you're going to have a backup, little backup power carrying with your scooter. Really interesting and nice setup. So I don't think that they sell them together, this panel and this, so you would have to buy it separately. But this is just to give you idea what you can do with such a solar panel. Again, this will not replace your original charger, because if your batteries are completely or halfway discharged, it will take a long time to recharge them and top them off, unless you will leave scooter for months or so, or even more than months, and you're going to have a sunshine every single day. Maybe it's going to raise from 50% to 100% all the way. So basically this is only battery maintainer. This setup that I did, this is to maintain your battery charge. So if you charged up your batteries, you removed all of them from your scooter, stored it in your house, and then connect 4 panels like this, maybe attached to your window, and then you go for holidays for a couple months or so. This panel will be maintaining and keeping the energy inside of your batteries at 13 volts all the time, so you don't have to worry about charging to be plugged in into the wall outlet. Now if you would have a little generator like this, probably it's going to store all of this, accumulate all of this energy from solar panel, and it's going to give you produce much faster to boost your 4 of your batteries than just the solar panel itself, because you're going to have more energy in this piece. It has a little battery inside. It's like an inverter. So, but I never tested because it's not mine, it's my neighbor, and I didn't have an intention to actually make such a detailed video before, until some customers, they asked me for this idea, if it's possible to do it or not. So in my case, yes, it's possible, and I've done it, and it brought me a pretty good result, even though this is only half watt of power, half watt and half watt and half watt. But in 3 hours it's bumped up my batteries from 12.8 to 13 volts, which is really good. Now, as far as I know, this Geo company going to bring add-on roof into this three-wheeler scooter maybe next year, and this would be even more interesting idea to add those solar panels, much bigger solar panels on the top of the roof. This way you will have much bigger, and you can charge your batteries much faster. Really interesting setup can be, and I hope that they will come up with such solar panels dedicated for those scooters, for those roofs, so you can even plug in directly into the charging port and drive it with that solar panel plugged in, and so you can charge your batteries during the motion. Well, I guess that's all I have for now, and if you like this idea, well, please subscribe, and if you have any questions or if you have any other ideas, guys, if you're interested in if this or that is possible to modify on this scooter, Geo Titan or Geo Regal, let me know in the comments below, and I will try my best to help you, and please support. So God bless you, stay safe, bye.